Listen carefully. I am Archangel Michael, and I have been sent to you with a message of the highest urgency. This is not a moment for hesitation. Not a moment for doubt. Something very big, something life-altering, is coming your way, and it is closer than you think. I feel your heart. I see your thoughts. You may believe that everything is calm, that life continues as normal, that the people around you will remain the same. But the truth, my warning, is that you are standing on the edge of a turning point. One person, someone you hold dear, someone who has walked through your days and touched your soul in ways you cannot even fully articulate, is preparing to leave. Not just for a little while. Not just for a time. They are leaving forever. Do not let your mind trick you with comfort. Do not deceive yourself with, "It will be fine," or, "They will come back." I have seen the path ahead. I have watched the currents of energy, the threads of fate, and the choices that are already in motion. The signs are all around you. Perhaps you have noticed the subtle distance in their words, the hesitation in their eyes, the pauses in moments that used to be effortless. These are not random. These are not fleeting. They are warnings, small, quiet, divine nudges meant to prepare you for the unavoidable truth. I know this is painful. I know this may feel unfair. You may ask, why me? Why now? Why this person? And I will tell you, because you are ready. Because you are strong enough to bear this knowledge and to use it. Because the universe, because heaven, has chosen you to confront this moment with clarity, courage, and discernment. This is not a punishment. This is a divine wake-up call. Hear me clearly. Ignoring this warning will not make it disappear. Turning away, pretending that everything is normal, will not protect you from the heartbreak that is coming. You must face this now. You must prepare. You must open your heart to what is real, no matter how difficult it feels. Do you feel that quiet tension deep within your chest? That unshakable sense that something is wrong? That is me. That is the Holy Spirit speaking through the veil. That is the alert that your soul has been waiting for. That is the signal that the moment to act is now, before the door closes, before the goodbye is spoken, before the world shifts in a way that cannot be reversed. Take a deep breath, for I will not slow down. The next minutes, hours, days, perhaps moments, are precious. They are your final opportunity to prepare emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. This person leaving is not only a loss, it is a test, a trial, a moment that will define your resilience, your faith, and your understanding of what truly matters. I urge you, open your eyes, open your heart. Stop pretending that life will remain as it has always been. The stability you count on is fragile, and the bonds you hold dear are under divine scrutiny. But do not despair. This is not the end. There is protection. There is guidance. There is the power to face what comes without being consumed by fear or sorrow. And listen, this is critical. You are not alone. I am here. I stand with you, sword of light in hand, wings spread, ready to shield and guide you. But even with my presence, you must act. You must acknowledge the truth. You must prepare yourself for the reality that one person, a soul you treasure, will step away. Forever. This is your urgent call. Your wake-up. Your moment to stop drifting in illusions and to face the truth before it strikes with full force. The time to act is now. The time to feel, to pray, to anchor yourself in divine strength is now. Repeat this to yourself if you must. I am ready. I am aware. I am protected. I am strong. Let these words echo in your heart. Let them become the shield that prepares you for the coming storm. Do not delay. Do not doubt. Do not turn away. Open this message fully. Hear every word. Let it penetrate your soul. Because what is coming cannot be ignored. And what you do next will shape not just your tomorrow, but the course of your spirit forever. I am Archangel Michael. Hear me. Heed me. Act now. Listen to me. The problem approaching your life is not small. It is not something you can dismiss, ignore, or push aside. It will strike at the core of your emotional and spiritual foundation. This is why I am speaking directly to you. This is why you must pay attention now, before the shock hits with full force. The person you care for deeply, the one whose presence has been constant in your life, is on a path that will diverge from yours. This is not a temporary absence. This is not a fleeting misunderstanding. This is a permanent farewell. You may not see the signs clearly yet, but they are there. Small fractures in conversations, sudden hesitations, unexplained distance, these are the threads of change. They are subtle, but they are real. They are warning signals from the universe, sent to alert you before it is too late. You may feel confusion. You may feel disbelief. Your mind may resist this truth because your heart does not want to accept it. I know. I see the resistance. I see the hesitation. You ask, how can they leave? How can this happen to me? And I tell you, life is full of moments you cannot control. But being aware, being prepared, will give you strength to endure what is coming. Do not think that love, loyalty, or past closeness can prevent this departure. They cannot. Human hearts change. Paths diverge. Decisions are made, sometimes silently, sometimes without announcement, but always with consequence. And yet, in this very reality, there is opportunity. Pain, though intense, can become clarity. Loss, though profound, can become wisdom. But only if you meet this moment with awareness. Only if you allow yourself to feel, to process, to prepare. The coming problem is twofold. First, the emotional blow. When the goodbye occurs, it will strike you like a lightning bolt. The emptiness, the shock, the sense of betrayal, or even abandonment, will feel unbearable. You may find yourself questioning your worth, your decisions, your ability to hold onto those you love. This is normal. It is natural. But do not succumb to despair. This is a trial, yes, but a necessary one. It will reveal your strength and resilience in ways you have not yet experienced. Second, there is the spiritual trial. The departure you fear is more than a loss of a person. It is a test of your faith, your endurance, and your ability to remain anchored in truth even when the world shifts around you. When someone you love steps away, it challenges every assumption about security, stability, and certainty in your life. This is why I am here, to remind you that you are never truly alone. Even when the human heart leaves, the divine presence surrounds you. I stand with you, ready to shield you, ready to guide you through the storm. Understand this, you cannot control the choices of others. You cannot make them stay. And you cannot reverse the path they are on. But what you can do is prepare yourself. You can anchor your spirit. You can ready your heart to absorb the loss without being destroyed by it. You can use this moment as a catalyst for transformation, for spiritual growth, for the emergence of a stronger, wiser version of yourself. You may ask, could this have been prevented? Could I have seen it coming? Yes. And no. You saw the signs in subtle ways, the hesitations, the silences, the small distances, but human nature often tells us to ignore these signals, to rationalize them, to hope they are temporary. But hope without awareness is fragile. Hope without action leaves you vulnerable. That is why I am here now, speaking directly to you, cutting through the illusions, delivering clarity. The reality is harsh, but it is necessary. Accept it now, and you gain strength. Deny it, and you risk collapse. I want you to feel the seriousness of this moment. I want you to recognize that the person leaving is not just someone who will be absent. They are leaving a void, a space that will feel unfillable. You must prepare for that emptiness. You must learn to stand within it, to breathe, to endure, and to find yourself even when someone you love departs forever. Know this as well. Endings, though painful, are not failures. Departures, though heartbreaking, are part of the divine order. They are doors to new paths, new clarity, new strength. What leaves your life now is making space for what must come next. But the first step is preparation. The first step is awareness. The first step is facing the truth without flinching, without delay. Take a moment now. Feel the weight of this warning. Feel the urgency of what is coming. Recognize the truth of your intuition, the signals you may have ignored, and the inevitability of this departure. Anchor yourself. Ground yourself. Pray, breathe, connect to the divine energy surrounding you. These actions will fortify you for the coming days, the coming weeks, the moment when this person finally says goodbye. I am here with you. I am standing guard. But you must meet this moment with courage, clarity, and preparation. Only then will you endure, only then will you rise above the pain, and only then will you discover the hidden gifts within this trial. You may wonder, why is this happening to me? Why now? Why this person? Listen carefully, because the answers are not simple, but they are crucial. Everything unfolds according to divine timing. Nothing in your life, not even this pain, occurs by accident. The universe, in all its wisdom, operates on a schedule far greater than your human mind can comprehend. And this moment, the impending departure, is a necessary step in that divine plan. This person leaving is not a punishment. It is not a reflection of your worth, your love, or your devotion. It is a pivotal moment, a crossroads where the threads of fate have intersected and are now pulling apart. The timing may feel cruel, abrupt, or unfair, but I assure you, it is precise. It occurs at this moment because you are ready to face a challenge, ready to strengthen your spirit, ready to step into a version of yourself that you have not yet fully known. Life has been preparing you for this trial without your knowledge. Every disappointment, every misunderstanding, every quiet heartbreak that has come before this has been shaping you, training you, fortifying your inner resolve. The universe, in its perfect wisdom, has been building you up so that when this moment arrives, you will not crumble entirely. You may stagger, you may hurt, but you will survive. You will endure. And from that endurance, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true purpose. I know your heart resists this. I know the thought of their departure fills you with dread, fear, and even disbelief. You may feel betrayed by life itself, by circumstances, by forces you cannot see. But I tell you now, this is not betrayal. This is awakening. This is the universe forcing clarity, forcing truth, and forcing you to confront realities you may have been avoiding. Why now? Because the path you have been walking is reaching a point of necessary separation. The comfort, the illusion of stability, the assumptions that life will remain unchanged, all of these must fall away for you to grow. The departure of this person is a catalyst. It is a divine mechanism to strip away the false securities and reveal the true strength, the true resilience, and the true clarity within you. You may ask, could this have happened later? Could it have waited until I was more ready? No. The universe moves with precision. Timing is never wrong. The lesson must occur exactly when it is meant to, so that you receive the maximum benefit of the insight, the growth, and the awakening that comes from facing loss head-on. This moment is also a test of your discernment, your courage, and your faith. Will you recognize the signs that have been guiding you to this truth? Will you heed this divine warning, or will you ignore it until the goodbye lands with the full weight of shock? Your awareness now, your readiness, is what determines whether you will walk through this trial with your spirit intact, or whether you will be swept into fear, confusion, and despair. The departure of this person is not only a loss of presence, it is a mirror. It reflects what you hold too tightly, what you fear to release, and what you must confront in yourself. The timing is perfect, even if painful, because it exposes the lessons you need to learn before they can be fully absorbed. You are being guided to see the truth, to acknowledge the reality, and to prepare yourself emotionally and spiritually. Take heart. While the timing may seem harsh, it is also merciful. It gives you an opportunity, right now before the moment of separation, to brace yourself, to fortify your heart, to connect with your inner strength, and to call upon the divine protection that surrounds you. This is your chance to face what is coming with awareness, rather than being blindsided. Understand this deeply. Everything that happens in your life has a reason. Even pain, even loss, even the heartbreak of someone leaving. These are tools in the hands of divine wisdom, shaping you, preparing you, guiding you toward a higher path. The departure is happening now because you are ready to receive the lesson, to endure, and to grow. To resist this moment is to resist the very guidance that will elevate your spirit. Do not fight the timing. Do not curse the circumstances. Do not turn away. Open your heart, open your mind, and embrace the reality of what is happening. Accept it fully, and you will find a strength within you that you never knew existed. Accept it fully, and you will survive, thrive, and transform. Accept it fully, and you will walk into the next chapter of your life with clarity, courage, and divine alignment. I am here, standing by your side, wings of light shielding you, sword of truth at the ready. Hear me, believe me, and prepare yourself. The timing is precise. The lesson is necessary. The moment is now. Now, listen closely. The storm is coming. The departure of this person, someone deeply connected to your heart, is imminent. You cannot prevent it. You cannot control their choices. But you can prepare yourself. You can protect your spirit, shield your emotions, and fortify your soul against the intensity of what is coming. And I, Archangel Michael, am here to guide you. The first and most important step is awareness. Recognize what is happening. Accept the reality of the situation. Do not let hope blind you or denial weaken you. Acknowledge the truth. This person is leaving. This is permanent. The sooner you face it, the sooner you can prepare, and the stronger you will be when the moment arrives. Awareness is not despair. Awareness is strength. Awareness is power. Next, you must anchor yourself in spiritual protection. I am your shield, your guide, your warrior of light. But even my protection is strengthened by your participation. Call upon me. Pray. Meditate. Visualize a protective light surrounding you, forming a barrier that cannot be penetrated by fear, confusion, or despair. Imagine this light growing stronger with every breath, shielding your heart, your mind, and your soul. You are never alone, but you must allow the divine to work through your intention, your focus, and your faith. You must also prepare your heart emotionally. Pain is inevitable. Grief is real. Loss will strike. But it will not destroy you if you allow yourself to process it intentionally. Take time now, before the goodbye, to sit in reflection. Write down your feelings. Speak your truth aloud. Release your attachment, but do not release your love. Love can remain in your heart without requiring their presence. Anchor your emotions in understanding, not in denial. The practice of conscious emotional preparation will lessen the shock when the moment of departure arrives. Another critical step is clarity in communication. Speak to this person. Express what needs to be expressed. Ask the questions that you have avoided. Listen, not with judgment, not with desperation, but with an open heart. This is not about trying to change their path. This is about honoring the truth and allowing clarity to guide both of your actions. Misunderstandings and unspoken words can magnify the pain. Clarity reduces chaos. Speak now, and you will be stronger later. Seek support from those who uplift you. Isolation magnifies fear and despair. Surround yourself with friends, mentors, or spiritual guides who help you remain grounded and strong. Do not lean on those who feed your anxiety or reinforce illusions. Choose wisely. Energy is contagious. Protection is strengthened when your circle is aligned with divine truth, love, and strength. You must also trust in divine timing. Though the departure feels devastating, know this, it is part of a greater plan. The person leaving is not erasing your future, they are redirecting it. Loss, though painful, is often the gateway to clarity and transformation. Trust that every ending is making space for what must enter your life next. Trust that your spirit, if anchored properly, will not be broken. Practical spiritual practices will help fortify your energy. Daily meditation, focused breathing, and grounding exercises will connect you to the divine presence surrounding you. Visualize a sword of light, my sword, cutting away all negative energy, all fear, all illusions that would weaken you. Visualize your heart glowing with resilience, your mind sharpened with clarity, and your spirit lifted with courage. These practices are not optional, They are essential. You must also set emotional boundaries. Protect yourself from manipulation, from toxicity, and from energy that drains rather than strengthens you. Boundaries are acts of self-love. They are shields for your spirit. You cannot control another person's decisions, but you can control how you allow those decisions to affect your inner peace. Finally, embrace the power of acceptance and surrender. Accept the reality of what is coming. Surrender the need to control the outcome. This is not weakness. This is strength. The person leaving is part of a divine plan you may not yet understand. The sooner you accept it, the sooner you will reclaim your power, your peace, and your clarity. Take these steps seriously, for the storm is approaching. Awareness, spiritual protection, emotional preparation, clarity, support, trust, practice, boundaries, and surrender. These are your tools. Use them now. Begin immediately. Do not wait. Do not assume that time will make this easier. Time without preparation only magnifies pain. Preparation transforms fear into strength. I am with you. I stand guard. I shield your spirit with the sword of divine light. But you must meet this moment with courage. You must act with purpose. You must protect yourself, spiritually and emotionally, for the trials to come. This is not a suggestion. This is your divine directive. Follow it and you will survive. Follow it and you will rise above the pain. Follow it and you will discover strength you never knew existed within you. Now, hear me clearly. I am Archangel Michael. I have spoken to you with urgency, with clarity, with the authority of the divine realms. The moment of departure is near. The person you love, someone whose presence has shaped your days and warmed your heart, is preparing to leave. This is their path. This is the design of the universe. But I am here to strengthen you, to shield you, and to remind you that you are never alone. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight of what I have told you. Feel the gravity of this moment. It is heavy, yes, but it is also sacred. For every ending carries with it the seed of transformation. Every goodbye, no matter how painful, is a doorway to clarity, growth, and higher purpose. And you, yes you, are strong enough to walk through it. You are capable of emerging whole, resilient, and more aligned with your true path than ever before. I give you this benediction now. May your heart be filled with courage. May your mind remain clear, free from confusion, doubt, and despair. May your spirit be anchored in the eternal light that surrounds you, protecting you from fear, from pain, and from the weight of loss. May you see beyond the immediate darkness to the possibilities that lie ahead, the paths that open once the departure has occurred, the doors that will be revealed only when the storm has passed. Hear these words. You are not abandoned. You are not forsaken. You are loved beyond measure, by forces you cannot see but can always feel. The presence of divine energy surrounds you at every moment, guiding you, lifting you, and fortifying you for what is to come. Trust in that presence. Lean into it. Let it sustain you when human hearts falter and circumstances shift. And now, a final appeal. Do not turn away. Do not delay. Do not ignore the truth I have spoken. Open your heart fully to this reality. Accept the coming departure with awareness, with preparation, and with faith. Cry if you must. Pray if you must. Anchor yourself in light. Release what you cannot control, and focus on what you can. Your own strength, your own clarity, your own connection to the divine. Repeat this aloud if you must. I am strong. I am protected. I am guided. I am ready. Let these words echo through every fiber of your being. Let them shield your heart. Let them empower your spirit. Let them be the foundation you stand upon when the goodbye finally comes. Know this, endings, though painful, are sacred. Departures, though heartbreaking, are part of the divine flow. What leaves your life now is making space for what is meant for you. Clarity, growth, and new beginnings that align with your soul's purpose. Though it may not feel that way in the moment, trust that divine wisdom governs every step of this journey. So rise now. Stand firm. Prepare. Protect yourself spiritually and emotionally. Face the reality of what is coming with courage and clarity. And remember, even in the silence, even in the absence of the one you love, I am here. I am Michael, your protector, your guide, your sword of light. I will not leave you. My wings encircle you, my presence surrounds you, and my strength flows into you. Open your eyes. Open your heart. Step into this moment fully aware, fully armed with divine protection, and fully ready to meet the coming farewell with grace, resilience, and faith. The time is now. The moment is sacred. And you are ready.